used in Mexico or India or China or Singapore or South Korea, or no matter where those TVs are made by over 30 major companies, they all do the same thing. There's your evil intelligence worldwide. We're already in a global government. They're just mopping up Russia and mopping up a few Arab countries. Are those Arab countries corrupt? Do I want to live there? No. Is Russia corrupt? Do I want to live there? No. Have I ever been to Russia? No. The point is, when they're done bringing them down, they are then going to crush the entire global economy and bring all of us to our knees. That's their plan. As if these globalists, as I've said many times, were space aliens from 1,000 light years away and had come here and taken control of our government and made a deal with the elite. It might as well be the same thing. I'm not saying that's happened. I'm using that as an analogy or a parable. It's that bad. It's that planned. It's that systematic. And it's in your face. Trojan horses in all the tech. Trojan horses in all the food, all the GMO food. Trojan horses now in everything. And I'm not trying to scare you folks. I'm trying to motivate you to realize this is the main focus. This is the true takeover. But let's expand on this. And we've got the video up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. It's also on DrudgeReport.com. We should probably play some of it in the background for TV viewers. Again, we're simulcasting video, the death scene. U.S. officials okayed the interview ending with actors Franco and Seth Rogen, have round-the-clock bodyguards, and have already lost $200 million. 12,000 emails in latest leak. And we've got the studios, saying stuff about Denzel Washington's race, so don't use him. Jolie, who we know is completely mentally ill and basically is a Satan worshiper. I've already told you that years ago. It's well known. Well, here it is, leaked. Jolie branded seriously out of her mind. Oh, of course she is. I mean, this is a ring wraith demon. But see, again, people can say, well, this may be a false flag. No, I don't think so, because they don't want to attack their big little baby Hollywood. This just shows how the globalists built all these back doors to rob us and assault us, and they built this worldwide, and how now it can be used by any little party they don't fully control. Any psycho demon group not under their control, like North Korea or Russia or whoever that they're busy mopping up. But they will use this attack, nevertheless, use our freedoms. But look at this headline, how it all ties together. U.S. government, U.S. official okayed interview ending. Think about that. Think about how that's a little window into how the U.S. government is in control of what happens, not just with the Seth Rogen movie. It's on record that they approve almost every script. It's on record they say they want those things planted in television programs. It's on record. I had the star of the X-Files come to my house, Dean Haglund, and say, you're right when you say that was probably planted by the government. The CIA came 6 months before and said, do an episode about a hijacked jet by remote control to be blamed on Afghanistan, a jumbo jet being flown to the World Trade Center that then is really used to bring in martial law. And he goes, but why, Alex, would the CIA tell me, and tell us, and tell Chris Carter right in front of me to write this? Why would they do it? And that's the whole point. It's about flaunting it in our face. Our subconscious mind is many times, some think more than 50 times more powerful than our conscious mind. And they know that we're more comfortable, even if something's scary, just like you'll have bad dreams of something scary as you grow up to get you over the fear. When you have anxiety about something, you'll have bad dreams about it as your brain war games it. They know our brains are more comfortable. They know subconsciously we know 9/11's an inside job. So in that program and more than 50 others, or probably about 60 or 70, we've gone over it and chronicled it, they told us they blew up the World Trade Centers. They told us that day, we're going to blow up Building 7, get back, here's the countdown, on CBS Radio, Fox News, CNN, and 2 channels of BBC. But still, we're the conspiracy theorists because we can play the clips. You see, ladies and gentlemen, that's how this works. They tell you what they're going to do before they do it so that you are subconsciously aware of this and accept it. But I'll go further. I've been told by more sophisticated people than I am years ago, the one reason I've been left alive is that the elite believe we are so weak that I can come out here as a good actor, someone trying to help people, but that the bad actors, I don't mean that in the sense of actor, but actors, you acting with good intent or acting with bad intent, they think that this is part of the revelation of the method, but also it's a metaphysical law that you must first be warned, just like in the Bible, people are warned over and over again they're going to be going into captivity if they continue their evil ways. You must be warned as a metaphysical law that God has set in place, you can see manifest in reality every day, of all these greater truths. And then you have to make the conscious or spiritual decision that you don't care and that you're going to go along with it. And so I really realize the reason InfoWars is here, the reason David Knight's here, everything else, is the devil thinks you're weak. The New World Order thinks you're weak. They think you're going to hear this and do nothing. But God thinks you're strong. And so God has risen up people, millions of them around the world, whether you're a shopkeeper or a police officer or in the military or a farmer or a factory worker or a corporate person, it doesn't matter. You know in your heart that God's speaking to you to warn others. And you know what you've got to do. So make the choice right now, ladies and gentlemen, because world government is now out in the open.
This hour brought to you by InfidelBodyArmor.com. When it hits the fan, don't be left without the body armor that will save your life. With prices starting at just $374.99 and ships free. Get yours at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Just won't quit.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Yes, family and friends are gathering to give gifts and wish health and security. But why not enhance cell phone and wireless device security all year with Block-It Pocket? A family-owned American business, we now have 2 spectacular holiday specials. Find them now at our new website, blockitpocket.com, or call 888-315-9618. Hurry, holiday special ends Christmas Day. Give the gift of security from blockitpocket.com, wishing you health, freedom, and liberty.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com and to help others during Christmas by teaching them about the powerful benefits of silver. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
This is a serious topic for all men. Every single man listening may have a prostate problem if he lives long enough. That's right. All of us men may suffer from a prostate problem, like urinating more often, waking at night to urinate, or problems with intimacy. That's why every man needs to call for a free bottle of Super Beta Prostate, a non-prescription formula guaranteed to reduce the symptoms of your enlarged prostate. It's free. Pay only shipping and handling. Just call 1-800-964-7470. Prostate problems may not be an issue of if. They can be an issue of when. Super Beta Prostate's ingredient is clinically shown to reduce urges to urinate, reduce waking at night to go, and help improve intimacy. Call for your free bottle. Just call 1-800-964-7470. That's 1-800-964-7470. Call 1-800-964-7470.
Landline telephone. David Knight is at the InfoWars Command Center, where InfoWars.com, PrisonPlanet.com, the syndicated radio show, the nightly news emanate from, deep in the heart of Texas. Next hour, for at least 30 minutes, because they just got on the ground last night, they're there, about to do a bunch of interviews and things. We've got Joe Biggs and others, Darren McBreen and other reporters with our camera folks. They're on the ground in Spokane. You see, we're supposed to just see a sheriff department say we're getting armored vehicles for a shooting war with constitutionalists and think that's no big deal. But see, I'm upset. I'm raising the alarm. Kind of like if I see a burglar break into my house, I'm going to get a firearm and defend my family. Not because I'm some hero, but because I'm normal. My head's screwed on halfway straight. Same thing with television companies saying, we are watching and listening to you. We put it out on Infowars.com with a press release and a video press release from Samsung, and no one cares. No, I mean, our listeners care, but the television, the mainstream news, acts like that's normal. No, you're supposed to start hyperventilating about that. You're supposed to take it personal. If you caught a neighbor hiding behind your couch watching you and your wife in bed, you'd beat the hell out of them, and the police wouldn't charge you for it because that's a normal response. And it's the same thing with North Korea. We now learn already had them alter the interview and cut some of it back. And now we have the little video that's just a few seconds of an actor with Kim Jong-un being, killed in it. And now we're talking about, we better not have anything provocative anymore because someone might hack us. And, oh, no, we might learn that somebody's racist against Denzel Washington. It's just all this mindless idiocy, ladies and gentlemen. And we all need to just start realizing how incredibly important all this is. We're sending reporters to Spokane to focus in and show what's under the surface of this iceberg, the tip of this iceberg, with how our police are being converted to total war. Do you know what this is? It hit me last night. This is the Democratic Party who wants to say, if you don't support Obamacare, you're racist. If you don't want to turn your guns in, you're racist. Now coming out and saying, if you're a constitutionalist and you believe in what America was founded in, we're going to arrest you. We're going to prepare to have war with you. That is so outrageous. And they're the number one suspects whenever there's a terror attack, blame on the Patriot movement, because I've seen several of them, and even in mainline congressional testimony, it started to come out that many of these events, whether it was Ruby Ridge, whether it was Waco, or whether it was Oklahoma City, were criminal organizations nesting inside the Justice Department, the same ones persecuting anybody right of Mao Zedong, the same ones with the IRS and all the persecutions and all the lies. These are authoritarians, period. And they're not a bunch of jolly socialists that want to come take over and redistribute the wealth. That'd be bad enough. They're hardcore mega banks with a scientific technocracy takeover plan that have the nerve to then masquerade around like a bunch of liberals when they're a hardcore criminal takeover. So all of you out there that serve the system, remember this. John Boehner and the Republicans could bring down Obama tomorrow for Fast and Furious in Benghazi and funding Al-Qaeda and all the executive actions, but they won't do it because the same interests that blackmail Obama are blackmailing them, and it's that message of how we've been sold out. It's the truth of how hardcore the takeover is that can bring them down. Only admitting the enemy's greatest victory is that their plan is so diabolical, so off the chart, and so public that people just don't know what to do when faced with something this massive. Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, the fact that it is so big is what makes it so weak. The moment that curtain finally falls, as I said yesterday, it's game over. So I'm going to talk about the narrative here with our reporters coming up, because they're on the ground. We're going to have on air with our reporters coming up the next hour, a little, because I haven't even had time to give them directives since I sent them out there. I give them a few directives. We're going to talk about.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Several months back, I started taking your Nason Iodine and your Super Meal. Prior to this, I was barely walking. Now I'm able to function as a human again.
InfoWarsLife.com. You've heard the callers to the show.
Your products are great. I use DNA Force. I use X2,
Thank you.
Super Male Vitality, and Lung Cleanse. Every day, they're great stuff.
Whether it's Survival Shield, Nason Iodine, or DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality, Lung Cleanse, Fluoride Shields, Oxy Powder. I believe that all of these products will blow you away like they've done the thousands of other customers that have visited InfoWarsLife.com.
Dash 2. Just amazing what it's able to do to actually detox the body. It's great stuff.
Check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.